give you a detailed summary of the contents of The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump, breaking down each chapter and major themes. The book is divided into two parts: Trump's personal life and career, and his business strategies and principles. Detailed breakdown of The Art of the Deal. Introduction. Trump introduces the book by giving readers an overview of his life and career. He sets the tone by highlighting his philosophy on success and making deals, emphasizing how he believes his approach has worked for him throughout his career. Part 1. My Early Life and Career. Chapter 1. The Trump Organization. Trump starts by talking about his upbringing in Queens, New York, and how he learned the importance of business from his father, Fred Trump. He recounts how he was groomed to take over the family business and how he made the decision to move from residential housing development in Queens to the more lucrative Manhattan real estate market. He discusses his early ventures, such as renovating the Commodore Hotel and transforming it into the Grand Hyatt. Chapter 2. The Art of the Deal. This chapter is largely autobiographical, discussing Trump's rise as a real estate developer. He provides insight into how he made key deals early on, like his acquisition of land and buildings in New York City. Trump details the time he took risks on big, controversial projects that required negotiating with powerful figures and often facing financial challenges. Chapter 3. Trump Tower. Trump dives deeper into the story of his most iconic project, Trump Tower in New York City. He explains the vision behind the building, how he obtained financing, and how he marketed it. This chapter highlights his approach to branding and leveraging public relations to elevate the perception of his properties. Part 2. The Art of the Deal. Chapter 4. The Deal-Making Process. Trump discusses his approach to deal-making. He emphasizes his belief in thinking big and focusing on significant projects that will have a lasting impact. He also describes how he approaches negotiation, stressing the importance of knowing what you want, understanding the other party's needs, and using leverage to get favorable terms. Chapter 5. Negotiation Tactics. In this chapter, Trump shares some of his most important negotiation strategies. He stresses that negotiations should be aimed at getting the best possible outcome while also being flexible enough to make adjustments during the process. He also highlights his aggressive style and how he often uses the media to his advantage in negotiations. Chapter 6. Protecting the downside. One of Trump's key business philosophies is to protect the downside, meaning minimizing risk while trying to maximize reward. Trump talks about how he ensures that in every deal, he doesn't risk more than he can afford to lose. He also talks about the importance of having a fallback plan in case things don't go as expected. Chapter 7. Timing. Trump emphasizes that timing is one of the most important factors in a successful deal. He talks about recognizing opportunities at the right moment and understanding when to act. He explains how seizing an opportunity at the perfect time can make all the difference between success and failure. Chapter 8. Leveraging Power and Relationships. Trump talks about using relationships and connections to leverage power in business. He discusses how he has built alliances with key figures in various industries, such as real estate, banking, and entertainment. He also mentions how he often uses his public image and media presence as a form of leverage to enhance his negotiating position. Chapter 9. The Importance of Staying Focused. Trump advises readers to stay focused on the task at hand and avoid distractions. He explains how maintaining a singular focus on one project or deal can help you succeed. He also talks about the importance of self-discipline and being constantly driven by one's goals. Part 3. Business Ventures and Key Deals. Chapter 10. Trump Tower and Other Real Estate Deals. Trump gives more insight into his landmark project, Trump Tower, and other real estate ventures. He discusses the process of financing, planning, and executing large-scale developments. He also talks about his style of dealing with contractors, architects, and city officials. Chapter 11. The Atlantic City Casinos. In this chapter, Trump talks about his ventures into the casino industry, focusing on his successes and struggles with building and operating casinos in Atlantic City. He reflects on the lessons learned from these ventures, including how gambling laws and competition affected his business. Chapter 12. Branding and Publicity. Trump goes into great detail about his strategy for branding. He reveals how he has used his name as a powerful marketing tool to sell real estate, products, and even his own image. He talks about how publicity and media attention can work in your favor if managed properly. Part 4. Trump's Business Philosophy. Chapter 13. Building a Winning Team. Trump emphasizes the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. He discusses his hiring process and how he's been able to build strong teams that help him execute his vision. He also talks about the importance of hiring people who share your passion and who can bring new ideas to the table. Chapter 14. Dealing with Failure. Trump talks about setbacks he's faced in his career, including deals that went wrong and financial difficulties. He explains how he dealt with failure and bounced back stronger. He stresses the importance of resilience and learning from mistakes. Chapter 15. Final Thoughts on the Art of the Deal. The final chapter sums up Trump's philosophy on business and life. He reiterates the importance of thinking big, being bold in negotiations, and having the courage to take risks. He concludes by encouraging readers to trust their instincts and never settle for mediocrity. Key takeaways from the book. Think big. Trump's most notable advice is to set high goals and aim for grand visions. Focus on leverage, whether through financing, relationships, or media presence. Leverage is a key aspect of successful deals. Know your market, understand the industry, people, and environment you're working in. Control your costs. Make sure to minimize risk and stay financially disciplined. Aggressive negotiation. Be assertive and confident, but also flexible to adjust when necessary. Protect the downside. Always have contingency plans and minimize potential losses. The power of timing. Capitalize on opportunities when the moment is right. Conclusion. The Art of the Deal is part business manual and part autobiography. It provides an inside look into Trump's real estate ventures, his negotiation style, and his personal business philosophy. While some critics view the book as self-promotional, it remains a significant work in the genre of business self-help.